Hey everybody, welcome to Open Fire Tactical. I'm your host Buttonhole. I appreciate you all so very much for tuning in. So as you just saw, I just put 3 rounds downrange. This is where they landed. 1, 2, 3. Stacked them right on top of each other. I was aiming for this guy, so I am a little bit high, and we are at 25 yards. Today I'm shooting a 1894 Marlin lever action in 45 long Colt that I just got. My friend Jerry, he was so nice to sell that to me, and let me tell you, this thing is beautiful. It's an older one. It's not a new one. Let me flip this around. This is a JM. I don't know if you can see that or not. JM. So that means that it's old. However, it's not so old that we couldn't bypass the crossbolt safety, which I'm here to tell you I hate. As everybody knows, the lever action, half cock is your safe. So being that we're at 25 yards and I'm a little high, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move it out to 50 yards and then we'll see where we're landing. Stand by. Okay, so we're at 50 yards now. And I'm going to leave the sight where it is. And then we'll see where we land, and then I'll make my adjustments from there. You guys notice I have a new shooting platform too. I just got this for the wonderful fee of $0. So this guy didn't want it, so he offered it to me, and I said, sure, thank you very much. So anyway, here we go, center diamond. This thing is pretty slick. It's like kind of like a lead sled, but it's not. It's called a Allen. But anyway, here we go. All right, let's head on down there and see how well we did or didn't do. I'll pause it. All right, and as we come on up here, that is about money. So we're a little bit high, 1, 2, 3. It's a fantastic group, but this is where I'm shooting. So it's shooting just a touch high and to the left. So what I'm gonna do is move this out to 75 yards. I'm gonna hold the same and then see where we hit. It'll probably, if I had to guess, drop it down here somewhere. But we'll see. Stand by. So let me just touch bases real quick on what I'm shooting. It's actually not my loads. I do have some loads and they're over there on the back of the truck. But what I'm shooting today, Jerry was nice enough to give me about a box plus 6 of Fiocchi 250 grain. Lead round nose flat point, and that's what they look like. Man, and these apparently that rifle really likes these, because those groups, man, they're stacking. So I just need to figure out the elevation, and then I'm just going to set that as the standard. So if I start shooting targets at 75 yards, then I'll just have to compensate by raising up on elevation a little bit to hit anything further than that. Or I could mark it on the ramp, however I want to do that, and then we'll figure out something else. But yeah, another lever gun. So you guys have seen my 30-30, the Winchester Model 94. I have an 1886 Browning 4570, which is just a beast. Henry 17 HMR lever action, and now this new one, Marlin 1894 and 45 long Colt. And let me tell you, so far, man, I am loving this thing. And these were gaining popularity. They kind of fell out of popularity for a little while, and then people started tricking them out with plastic stocks and suppression and red dots and all that stuff. I'm just not a fan of that on a lever action. I am not a fan of putting a scope on a lever action. I'll never do it. And I just, in my mind, and in this old cowboy, that's sacrilegious to me, so I won't do it. But you guys do what you want to do. Don't listen to me. So let me put 3 more downrange at 75 yards, and we'll see where they land. So there's my target. If I can get this thing to stop moving. All right, and I'm going to aim for the center diamond. So let me try to get this guy squared away. It's hard, you bend it and then it moves again to where I don't want it. Let me all right, hopefully it'll stay. All right, here we go. 3 more. All right. All right, let's head on down there and see how well we did or didn't do. And then I either will or I won't make an adjustment. Stand by. Okay, so 75 yards is starting to spread out a little bit. So 1, 2, 3. But I'm still very, very happy with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move it out to 120. And where that white target is, right there, that's 120. And there's a dip right in front of me, just ahead of Bro. And that's actually 100, but it drops the target down too low. So we go out to 120. You can still see it and make your shot. So stand by. All right, wind's starting to pick up a little bit annoying. I did make an adjustment on the rear elevation, so we'll see where we land. And that brass bead is right on the center diamond, so here we go. I saw the dust kick up there in the back. That looks pretty good, but hard to tell. Let's go see how we did. Man, here comes the wind. Gee whiz. So unpredictable out here. Stand by, guys. You know what? That's pretty damn good. I'm real pleased with that. So I wish I could say, yeah, I shanked them, but that thing's in that rest. So it's really hard to tell. But you know, if this were a coyote at 120 yards, that coyote would be no longer amongst the pack. He would be eliminated. So I'm very satisfied with that. And I'm going to take that. So, kind of winded. You guys, once again, I appreciate you so very much for coming out here. I'm Buttonhole. I'm your host. Once again, Open Fire Tactical. Appreciate you guys coming out, really, sincerely. Have a blessed day.